Om Shanti. Good morning. So today's day is of congratulating everyone. Where Baba says you have to congratulate each other for what? Why do you have to congratulate? Because the soul has recognized the Father. By accepting the Father's directions, we children have started our journey, and at the same time we are the ones who are going to receive the inheritance from the Father. That is why we congratulate each other. This is the confluence age. So Baba at this confluence age is making us the most elevated beings, because this time will not come again. So congratulations to you that you have recognized the time or the confluence age, and by recognizing the significance of the present time, you have occupied yourself in making you worthy of becoming a deity. It seems this Murli was spoken on the occasion of Eid, because the Muslims celebrate that festival. This Murli was spoken on that occasion, where Baba says congratulate each other. So can we congratulate each other and give drishti to each other? Did all those who are sitting at the back, did you congratulate? Okay. In today's Murli, Baba explains about what should be our concern and what's the concern of human beings when it comes to giving the knowledge. And Baba has taken approximately 14 points. What do we have to become? Baba has 11 points about our aim and goal. What should be your dharna? There are 4 main things. Why do we congratulate each other? So there are 7 reasons of congratulating each other. So please note down these points. Today's date is 6th September, and the essence is, sweet children, the only concern you should have is how to show everyone the path to the land of happiness. Everyone should know that this is the confluence age in which you become the most elevated human beings. Question: when do you children give congratulations to one another? When do human beings give congratulations to one another? Answer: human beings give congratulations when someone is born, when someone is victorious, on someone's wedding day, or on a special important day. However, those are not real congratulations. You children give one another congratulations for belonging to the Father. You say, we are so fortunate that we have been liberated from all sorrow, and we are to go to that land of happiness. You experience happiness in your hearts. Om Shanti. The unlimited Father sits here and explains to you, unlimited children. The question now arises, who is the unlimited Father? You know that the Father of all is the one who is called the Supreme Father. A physical father can't be called the Supreme Father. There is only the one Supreme Father. All the children have forgotten him. Therefore, you children understand how the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, is removing your sorrow, and then you will go into that peace and happiness. Not everyone will go into happiness. Some will remain in peace, others will go into happiness. Some play their parts from the golden age, some from the silver age, others from the copper age. When you live in the golden age, everyone else will be in the land of liberation. This is called God's home. When Muslims say their prayers, they all get together and pray to God. For what? Is it to go to paradise or to go to God? God's home cannot be called paradise there, because paradise is different from God. God is the incorporeal point of light, and so God's home cannot be called paradise. Their souls stay in silence. There are no bodies there. They must know that they will go to Allah not with their bodies, but as souls. One can't become pure just by remembering Allah without knowing Him. So it's not just about knowing Allah, that God. It's more about recognizing Him and recognizing His powers. So Baba says, from this perspective, Baba says, they have not known. Now, how can you advise people that the Father is giving everyone the inheritance of peace and happiness? How can you explain to them that how can there be peace in the world, and when was there peace in the world? Serviceable children think about these things number wise, according to the efforts they make. The Father has only given you Brahmins, you mouth-born creation, His introduction. What was said with regard to this? What is Baba's title about his own incarnation? And he comes and gives his own introduction, and it's very simple. That's Swayambhu. It's a Hindi term. He himself comes and gives the knowledge. This Hindi term, that is Khuda, that also signifies that there are three things. That one is Khud, Khuda and Khudai, because the God himself comes and gives his own introduction and about our own introduction, and he gives the knowledge of the creation. So in this one sentence, all the three things are covered. That is about the self, about God, and the creation. I just repeat that. The Father has given you Brahmins, you mouth-born creation, his introduction. He has also told you about the parts that all the people of the world play. Now, how can we give people the introduction of the Father and the creation? Baba has given us the introduction, and how can we give to others? The Father tells everyone, consider yourself to be a soul and remember me, you will go to God's home. Not everyone will go to the golden age. There is only one religion, all the rest are in the land of peace. There is no question of becoming upset about this. People ask for peace, but that can only be received in the home of Allah, the God, the Father. All souls come from the land of peace. Everyone will return there when the play comes to an end. The Father comes and takes everyone from this impure world back home. It is now in the intellects of you children that you are now to go to the land of peace. Can Avdesh brother say what's in your intellect? It's in your intellect that you are now going to the land of silence and then come to that land of happiness. This is the most elevated confluence age. Elevated human beings means those who are the highest on high beings. Until a soul becomes pure, he cannot receive or he cannot become an elevated human being. Because the purity is the foundation of becoming the elevated human beings. Because the divinity will not be visible without the foundation of purity being strong. Then you can't imbibe divine virtues. Baba says purity is the foundation. Sometimes when you take to paint something, so first of all you paint the base level. So Baba says even purity is considered as the foundation. The Father now says, remember me and understand the world cycle and imbibe divine virtues. Baba says, recognize the Father and understand the world cycle, understand the confluence age, because you are to go to that golden age. The confluence age comes to an end, and it comes to an end for a period of 5,000 years. There will not be any margin for you to make effort. That's why Baba says, recognize the Father, understand the significance of the time, and make effort. At this time, all the characters of all human beings are spoilt. In that new world, the characters are first class. It is the people of Bharat who become ones with the elevated characters. Those who have lesser characters bow down to those with the elevated characters and also speak of their characters. Only you children understand this. How can you explain to others? What easy method should you create to open the third eye of souls? The soul of Baba has knowledge. People say that they have knowledge, that is body consciousness. Here you have to become soul conscious. Sannyasis have the knowledge of the scriptures. You can only have the Father's knowledge when He comes and gives it. So, Baba's knowledge can be given only when He comes. So, you have to explain tactfully. They consider Sri Krishna to be the God. They don't know God at all. Rishis and Munis used to say that they didn't know, but they did understand that human beings can't be God. Only the incorporeal Father is the creator. But how does He create? What is His name, form, land, and time? They don't know, so they say He's beyond name and form. They don't have enough sense to realize that there can't be anything without a name and form. That's highly impossible. It's completely different that we don't know, because when we see something, first of all we see that form, then the name is given after that. So Baba says it's a common sense to understand that there doesn't exist anything without name and a form. If they say that He's in pebbles and stones and in a fish and crocodile, that's the name and form. Sometimes they say one thing, other times they say something else. You children should think a lot day and night about how to explain to people. This is the most elevated confluence stage in which you become deities from ordinary humans. Human beings bow down to the idols of deities. Human beings don't bow down to the idols of human beings. Human beings have to bow down to God or deities. Muslims also pray to Allah. They remember Allah. You know that they would not be able to attain Allah. The main thing is how to attain Allah. How then does Allah create the new world? How can you explain all of these things? What do you have to do? Natmal brother, what do you have to do? You children have to churn the ocean of knowledge for this. The Father doesn't have to churn the ocean of this knowledge. The Father teaches you, children, the way to churn the ocean of this knowledge. At this time, everyone in the Iron Age is Tamo Pradhan. There will definitely be the Golden Age at some time. The Golden Age is said to be pure. There is purity and impurity. Alloy is mixed into the gold. Souls too are pure Sato Pradhan at first, then the alloy is mixed into them. When the souls have become Tamo Pradhan, the Father has to come. Only the Father comes and creates Sato Pradhan land of happiness. Even the Murli of 4-5 days back, Baba said that you become Sato from Sato Pradhan. Who remembers that? It was mentioned in the Murli. Baba said conflicts take place there. So this sentence was spoken immediately after that. Does anyone remember? That was the wonderful response. Does Ram Shlok brother remember? Beauty decreases. So we remember the first when a product is made, it always has its elegance or the beauty. So after some time it starts losing its value. So Baba also says the soul has its complete beauty when it is sato pradhan. When it becomes sato, its beauty reduces. So Father comes and creates that Satopradhan land of happiness. There are only the people of Bharat in that land of happiness. All the rest remain in the land of peace. Everyone in the land of peace is pure, and then when they come here, they very slowly continue to become impure. Every human being definitely goes through the stages of Tato, Rajo, Tamo. How can you tell everyone that they can all go to God's home? God speaks, renounce all bodily relations and consider yourselves to be souls. When you remember me, all the five evil spirits will be removed from you. You children should have this concern day and night. The father too is concerned, and this is why he had the thought of coming here to make everyone happy. Together with him, you children have to become his helpers. What could the father do alone by himself? Therefore, churn this ocean of knowledge. What method should you create so that people can quickly understand that this is the most elevated confluence age? It's only at this time people can become the most elevated. First they are elevated, then they fall. They don't fall straight away. They don't become tamo pradhana as soon as they come down. Everything is at first sato pradhan, then it goes through the stages of sato, rajo, tamo. You children hold so many exhibitions, but in spite of that, people don't understand anything. Therefore, what other methods should you create? You have to find different methods. You have been given time for this. No one can become complete and perfect instantly. The moon too only becomes full gradually. We became tamo pradhan gradually. So it takes time for us to become sato pradhan. That is non-living. And this is living. So how can we explain? You should explain to the heads of mosques of Muslims why do they do the namaz and in whose remembrance they do it. You have to churn these things. The presidents, etc., they visit mosques on big and important days and they go and meet the senior people. There are small mosques and there is one main mosque where they all go and give greetings for Eid. There is this Jama Masjid in Delhi. It's the biggest one. Now, greetings are to be given when all of us become liberated from all types of sorrow and we then go to the land of happiness. Only then can we give congratulations. When we are giving you good news, when someone wins, he is congratulated. Even when couples get married, they are given congratulations. May you remain constantly happy. The Father has explained to you that how can you give congratulations to one another. At this time, we are claiming our inheritance of liberation and liberation in life from the unlimited Father. You can receive congratulations for this. The Father says, congratulations to you. Of what? Sugandha sister. Kavita sister. This congratulations is for who can respond, because we are receiving our right to liberation and liberation in life. Prakash brother, you are being congratulated for becoming multimillionaires for 21 births. Mothers have become happy, brothers aren't. We are becoming multimillionaires for 21 births, that too for 21. How can all the people claim their inheritance from the Father so that they can be congratulated? You now know all of this, but people cannot congratulate you. They don't know you. When they give you congratulations, they too can become worthy of receiving congratulations. You are incognito. You can congratulate each other. Congratulations. We can congratulate each other because we know each other. But people of the world don't know us. Congratulations to you for belonging to the Father. You are so fortunate. When someone wins a lottery or a child is born in his family, he is congratulated. You have, even when a child passes his examination, he is congratulated. You have happiness deep in your hearts. You give congratulations to yourselves. We have found the Father from whom we receive our inheritance. The Father explains all of you souls went into degradation and are now receiving salvation. Everyone received the same congratulations. At the end, everyone will come to know. Those who are lower down will give congratulations to those who are the highest of all. You become the emperors and the emperors of the Sun dynasty clan. Those who have a lower status will give congratulations to those who become the beads of the rosary of the victory. The lower status doesn't mean that you belong to the lower, the much degraded class. So even if someone gets second position, we'll definitely congratulate the one who gets the first position. So congratulations will be given to souls who receive a high status. Those souls will then be worshipped on the path of devotion, and people don't know why they worship them. Therefore, the only concern your children should have is to how to explain to others. We have become pure, so how can we make others pure? The world is huge. What should we do so that the message can reach every home? When leaflets are dropped, not everyone receives them. Each one has to have the message put into his hands because no one knows at all how to reach the Father. They say that all paths lead to God. However, the Father says, you have been worshipping and making donations and performing charity for birth after birth, yet you didn't find the path. They say all of that has continued eternally, but when did it begin? They don't understand the meaning of this term, that is eternally. You too understand number wise according to the efforts that you make. For 21 births, there is the reward of this knowledge, which is happiness, and then there is sorrow. The accounts of those who have done the most devotion are explained to you, children. Not all of these things can be explained to each one individually. What should we do? Atum Prakash brother is sitting here. How much Baba used to get it printed on newspapers. Baba used to make us write or give some content. Whenever Baba used to see anything on the newspapers, Baba used to advise us to make all the corrections. All the old children must be remembering. What should be done? Print it in the papers. This would take time. Nowadays we have TV. Message reaches fastest in the fastest way. We have social media. We also have the artificial intelligence. Of course, we are using that. And artificial intelligence is such a big Maya. One of the sisters just wanted to explain about artificial intelligence. So she just asked that. She asked how to make this dish, that is Ekni Pulao. It is the name of the organization. It just started giving the process. Because when we use the artificial intelligence, because when we are getting everything which is ready, then we are not making use of our intellects, then obviously our minds and the intellects become very dull. Now, not everyone will receive the message that quickly. If everyone begins to make effort, all of them would then go to heaven. It can't be like that. You are now making effort for heaven. How can we make those who belong to our religion emerge again? How can you make who has been transferred? How can you know who has been transferred from here? Those who believe in Hindu religion belonged originally to the deity religion. No one even knows this. Those who are staunch Hindus will believe in their original eternal deity religion. At this time, all are impure. They call out, O purifier, come. They call out to the incorporeal God to come and take them to a pure world. How did they claim such a huge kingdom? There is no kingdom in Bharat at this time which they would have defeated and claimed. They don't attain their kingdom just by getting into wars. No one knows how ordinary human beings can be made into deities. You have now come to know this from the Father. How can we tell others that they can attain liberation and liberation in life? There has to be someone who inspires them to make effort so that they can know themselves and remember Allah. Ask them, to whom do you give congratulations at the time of Eid? Do you have firm faith that you are going to Allah? You have so much happiness in that. You have been doing this for many years. You become confused as to whether you will ever go to God or not. Why have we been studying? The highest on high is Allah alone. Tell them you too are souls and the children of Allah. Souls desire to go to Him. Souls at first are pure and have now become impure. The world cannot be called heaven. All the souls are impure. How can they become pure so that they can go to the home of Allah? Vicious souls don't exist there. They have to be viceless. Souls don't become Sato Pradhan immediately. All of these things are to be thought about and churned. Baba churns the ocean of knowledge, and this is how he is able to explain to you. You too should create ways how to explain others. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, Namaste to the mother, father, and Bap Dada. The first, the essence for Dharna, the first point, the father had the thought of coming here and liberating the children from their sorrow and making them happy. You have to become the father's helpers in the same way. You should also think of ways of enabling the message to reach every home. Second, in order to receive congratulations from everyone, make effort to become the bead of the rosary of victory. Become worthy of worship. Today's blessing. May you wear a crown of light by having the awareness of being a Karanhar, the one who acts, and of Karavanhar, the one who inspires. I am an instrument, a Karma Yogi, or the Karanhar, which means the one who acts. And Father is the Karavanhar, the one who inspires. If you have this natural awareness, you will constantly have a crown of light and you will become a carefree emperor. Just the Father and I, no third person experiencing this, easily makes you into a carefree emperor. Those who become such emperors, they become conquerors of Maya, the conquerors of their physical senses, and the conquerors of matter. However, if even by mistake someone puts a burden of wasteful feelings and intentions on himself, then instead of a crown, he would put many baskets of worry on his head. Slogan. In order to become free from all bondages, become a destroyer of all attachment to bodily relations. Today's subject signal. Ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. Your yoga can be powerful when all other thoughts have been quiet and there is just one thought of Baba and I. All thoughts apart from the experience of meeting the Father should vanish. Only then could you say that your remembrance is as powerful as the fire through which the transformation can take place. This was Baba Sweet Murli. And did anyone take points? No? No one has. Someone has made. What do we have to become? There are 11 points. What should be my dharna? 4 aspects. What should we churn? How about explaining to others? There are 14 points. And why should you congratulate people? There are 7 reasons for congratulating. There are many. So when you listen Murli from this perspective, and respected Dadi Gulzarji used to say, no doubt we don't remember all the points, but you must always keep a few prominent ones in your intellect. And from today's Murli, which Murli point should be paid attention, where I need to work on myself, because there is always one or another thing where, because we always feel that I lack this one or I must imbibe that. So Dadi used to say that just pay attention on one thing which you feel it's highly. You are so fortunate if you remember the entire Murli. Om Shanti. So today, the Conference of Administrators Wing has already started. All the guides are requested to pay attention because we are distributing the godly gifts at Conference Hall after Raj Yoga Shibir. This evening, 7 to 8 p.m., there is a special session by respected Mohini Didiji, where all the BKs are also invited. The evening meditation from 6 to 8 p.m. will be in the Dadiji's meeting hall. Let's remember Baba for 2 minutes. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Janki ji. The heart and mind have a dialogue between them. As it is said, a true heart, not the true mind. A truthful heart. What's truth? The heart tells the mind to be quiet and stop seeking worldly pleasures through lies. The attraction of falsehood, the deception of falsehood. We fear leaving falsehood. If we leave it, where would we go? The people, possessions are the roots and dependencies of it. There is always a fear in lies. Neither we can leave it nor we can be free from it. Om Shanti.